It's time for some more PLL. I left off at, I think I stopped at L perm, so I'm going on to NA perm. So here we go. And I just did a J perm. I'm bad at AUF on these, but, I mean, not AUF, I'm bad at, the last part of these, so I think this will take me, like, a bit long. $565, that's bad. Even 421 is bad. I'm so bad at that. $534, not my worst. $381, that's like the best time. I'm disappointed in the fact that that's the best time. Like, 461, seriously? Anyway, after that we have NB perm, which is the most fun N perm. And so, go. So for some reason that's faster. Maybe it's a better alg. I didn't expect to make that. Wait, why am I starting this out like a G perm? That's a 6. Why do I keep starting this out like a G perm? That's another 6, and it was a +2. That was a DNF. $453. Averaged 442 on that. Not that bad for an N perm. And for someone who is extremely efficient and still, like, no TPS, so. After N perms, we have M perm. We have R perm. Yeah, we have R perm. So, first we have the best R perm, because even though it's slightly slower, if I'm on a bad solve, I would rather get it, because it is the most fun R perm. $289, and that wasn't even good. That was trash. $404. $318. I don't have an R perm anymore, so oh yes I do. Where did that piece go now? I'm gonna not try. Okay, so okay, I can get it. Okay. Hopefully I get a sub 3 average on this R perm. I don't know what I just did. $209, I liked that. In fact, I'll just remove this 404 since I did pretty bad on it. But if I... That was a... I don't know what's happening. $287, $298, okay. That's fine, I guess. Now I have the RB perm. That, I don't know what I just did. Okay. What is this alg? Oh, I'm doing the alg wrong. Wait, am I? Wait, I'm gonna make sure I remember this. R prime F. R prime, okay. So I got it. Okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. That was a 5. I'm gonna delete that solve though. That was like weird. That was weird, but I'm gonna count it. Because I did an R perm. Or a B perm. That was slow. That was also slow. Why do I keep messing up this alg? GA perm. I'm not counting that either. I gotta do 2 more solves. Okay, so remove this 4 and from 358 to 330. Alright, remove this 5 from 330 to 330, and I remove this last 5 I get from 330 to 330. Okay, so those times barely affected my average. I'm going on. Why do I keep messing up this? What is this? I'm going to insert that with okay, so I'm gonna do this until case. I'm gonna do a better out for this, so that's good. That's good enough. Even though I don't really know. I'll deal with it for now until I get a better out for it. After that was 330 average. After that, I need to start creating new. That's my 15th one, so I need to create new sessions. So where is the name change thing? I do not know where it is. 1 second, I'm gonna find it. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm going to create a new session. And I'm gonna call it 16. And so what's my next PLO after R perms? I have S perms. I have T perms. So T perm is a really good PLO. Hopefully I'm really good. Hopefully I get. That had a lockup, and I missed the why do I keep locking up? That had a corner twist into a lockup. Why am I getting threes? That could have been a 2. That's so dumb. I'm gonna delete one of these so I can show you what my actual potential is. Well, I missed. See what I'm talking about? I missed the timer. I'm not even gonna count that. That's just a DNF. Okay, that time I didn't miss. Yeah, it still wasn't full potential, but you know, whatever. I had 3.34 average. I can't do this F move. Consistently. Like, I can do it from this angle, but that not only does it require a regrip, it requires 2 actually. At least I don't use. Okay, whatever. Let's just go to J perms. Let's go to U perms. U perm is the most boring PLL objectively. I'm gonna start with the one. I'm gonna start with UB, I guess. You know what, I'm just gonna be consistent. I'm gonna start with UA. I think, isn't UA the one with the, wait. Okay, so yeah, wait. Yeah. Wait, if I do, this, I get a UA perm, which is the one that I can solve with the SU perm. So yeah. And if I do the SU perm twice, I'm gonna get the UA perm, which is the one with the reverse flick, okay. Did that solve? Okay, that's good. I also have a corner twist. That was an M2 to M2. I need to take my time. Yeah, I need to take my time. Yeah, I'm doing way better if I take my time. Okay, that second solve was dumb. I'm gonna try to redo it. I'm getting 97s a lot. It's still dumb, but whatever. That was an M2 to M2. Nice. Nice DNF. That was another M2 to M2. Okay, that was nice. 2.6. What were my J perms? My J perms was 2.7. My U perms were 2.6. No, okay. J perm, my U perms are not my fastest PLO. My H perms are still dumb. That one video where Z perm, I hate Z perms. I don't actually hate Z perms. It's that time I was just, whenever I'm on camera, whenever you can see my cube, my TPS just gets faster. And my TPS isn't trash like it usually is. And so I'm going to go into, that was U perm, that was UA perm, now I'm going to do UB perm. My RUS U perms aren't any faster. I'm going to delete this session. Go to 18. My RUS U perms are, my SU perms are actually not good at all. And I only, well, let's see, if I get a U perm, there are 2 different U perms and 4 different AUS that I can get it in. Meaning, and I only do SU perm for one of the U perms, which is UA. This is the only one it's good for, and the AUF that I already have it in, because that's the only AUF it's good for. Since the other U perm is already decent, and the SU perm isn't that much faster. It isn't so much faster that I would do a U or a U prime into a regrip. Or especially a U2 into a regrip. Into a small regrip into the SU perm. I would rather just do my regular MU from either angle. Anyway, now we have this, the slightly less trash U perm. .9 sub 2, not sub 2. What was that? It's a deletion. That was a 6 on a U perm. This U perm doesn't exist. That was better, I guess, but still not sub to 2.18. I'm gonna go into 19, which is V perm, worst PLO. Not worst PLO, that's actually, I thought over that. I have to give a GB perm that title, but V perm is still bad. What is this? 3.93, that's a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting a 4. After V-perm is G-perm. After V-perm is W-perm. Y-perm. There we go. Also, my V-perm isn't that good, but standard V-perm isn't that good either. So... okay. No, I'm gonna go into 20th V-perm, 20th PLL, which is a Y-perm. I don't really like Y-perms. What is this AUG? It begins with F. I don't know what that was. $3.21. Finally, we have the most fun EPLO. $21. It's the 21st PLO, so it's obviously going to be the 21st letter of the alphabet. Which is why you know it's U-perm. The most fun EPLL. It's actually Z-perm, even though U-perm is an EPLL. U-perm is actually the least fun EPLL, and it's also the least fun PLL in general. So here we go. Oh my goodness. What was that lockup? What the heck was that lockup? This is a bad video. Take your time. I'm gonna delete this time. That's a dumb time. $3.76. I was afraid that was a 4. Anyway, I'm done. This is a relay of every single PLL. These are the A perms. Now I have an E perm, and then F perm, and we have GA perm, and then GB perm, and then GC perm, which is and then GD perm, and then H perm, and then J perm, L perm, and oh hey look, the cube is solved. N perm, and I'll start with NB perm, and A perm after that is I started with NB perm because I forgot the AUG for NA. NMNOPQR. And then the other R perm. And then we have S perm, better known as T perm. And then we have the most boring EPLLs. And then we have the other one. And then we have V perm. WXY perm. And into Z perm. And it equals a U perm. Very nice. LUSU perm too. It only took 2 whole minutes. Like, if I didn't have thinking time, someone with all sub 1 PLLs, it wouldn't even take them 20 seconds. And that times 60. And even that, like, I should only do that times 3, but it takes me just as much time to, not times 60, what is this? Times 6. That makes, half of the time is just me trying to think, oh, what PL is next? Anyway. S inverse sexy S prime.